Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hello beautiful people, what is up? It is your girl G and I'm back with another video. I'm back with another video. Alright, so as you can tell by the title of this video, we're talking about things I wish I knew before college. And because I'm dropping this video, I'm gonna drop the first video I ever posted about college, which was 2 years ago. It's currently in my archives, and if you've been following me and subscribed for that long, you would have seen it like 2 years ago. But if not, you guys can do it. The link's gonna be down below. So let's get into it. I did go to college. I went to Delaware State University for 2020 and 2020, for the 2020-2021 school year. And then yes, I stopped going to school because it really wasn't for me. And I feel like that's the first thing. If you know school's not for you, if you're not like an educated, driven person or somebody who you really think you're gonna push through it, then I would say don't go. I would say take courses maybe, but don't like fully commit to a full year college if it's truly not ready for you. If people are pressuring you and you really don't want to do it, then don't do it. It's going to be such a waste of your time and your money. Me personally, I started college 2020, so like literally the August of COVID. So between August and between August and December, I was on campus in Delaware. It was cool or whatever, but me being such a social and talkative and like an extroverted person, it wasn't fun for me to be on campus because no matter how I seem in my videos, I feel like I'm not as outgoing as I think I am. So I wasn't really willing to go outside and make friends by myself, and I really wasn't fucking with my roommate. Like, she was cool, but she just wasn't my vibe. So I stayed in my room and I got really depressed, and I was on the phone with my boyfriend all the time, and I hated it. And then I decided for the second half of the semester I wasn't going to continue on campus. I didn't want to be on campus anymore. Like I said, I was alone, I was depressed, I wasn't having fun. So I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna go home. So I spent the second half of my semester at home, and that wasn't fun either. I didn't like it. I don't like, online classes was not fun. It was hard for me to learn and stay concentrated, and then I just stopped wanting to show up. So I stopped going to school, and that was it. I got 1 year of debt, but you know, I'm happy I got out when I did because I know school wasn't for me. And if you believe school is for you, then go to school, get your education, do what you want, all that good stuff. But for me, school wasn't for me, so I dropped out. Nonetheless, I did spend time on campus, and so did my sister, and I know a thing or two about college. So let's get actually into things I wish I knew about college before I went. Alright, so first thing is to bring your own stuff. Bring your own stuff for laundry, food, cleaning supplies, bedding. Bring your own stuff. Irons, bring your own stuff. You don't want to be known as a person who's always borrowing something, especially if you have nothing to give in return. So make sure, I'm not saying you have to pack your whole closet, because you really don't. I say pack half your closet, because you're only going to be there for like 2-3 months, and that's if like, depending on your access to home, it like that depends on how much stuff you're packing. But if you are relatively close to home, you don't have to pack your whole closet. Like 4 or 5 pairs of shoes, and then a good number of clothes. Now, if you go to an HBCU, you know we step in every day, so it may be a little bit different for you, but let me tell you, you probably don't have space for all the clothes that you want to bring. So be smart. I was dorming in a new building, so my closet space and the spaces I had was bigger, but I've seen the older buildings on campus and they're not as big. So make sure you pack enough clothes, but also bring what you need so you're more independent when it comes to doing everything, because you can't just call your mom or your dad to bring you something. And this is if you're living on campus, obviously. If your campus is like in the city and it's like different, then it may be different if you're like, in-state tuition and whatnot. But if you're not, bring your own shit, essentially. Alright? Second thing, stand your ground. If you don't want to do something, don't do it. And if you want to do it, do it. Don't be a pushover. You have to, college is a time where you figure out who you are and you kind of get hammered into it. So do what you want to do and stay away from the things you don't want to get involved in. Because if you start doing the things you don't want to get involved in, you're not going to be happy, honestly. You're just not, it's not going to be what you want it to be. Got it? You got it. Number 3, this should have been number 1, but number 3, no early classes. I guarantee you, in every college video you're gonna watch, everybody's gonna say the same thing, because an 8 a.m. college is not like going to school 8 a.m. in high school, not in elementary school. It is different. You have control over it, and you're not gonna want to go to class, and you're not gonna go to class. So 10 o'clock the earliest. Even if you're a morning person. I'm a morning person, but I was also on college. I was doing online school. I didn't have to go to campus. I like go to my classes. But even as a morning person, I would roll over and click and be like, no, don't do morning classes. 10 a.m. the earliest. And if you can keep a block between your classes, don't like have a 6 hour between class 1 and class 2. You're not gonna want to go to class 2 unless you're like super motivated. College is for the motivated people. If you know you're gonna half-ass it, then don't go. Take courses online, but if you like, college is for people who genuinely want to get that education and genuinely cares about whatever path they believe to be on. Also, don't buy what you need, which like school education related, until you're told to. Do not buy books before you attend the classes. Don't buy books before you talk to anybody. Always wait until your professor says you're gonna need to read this material, X, Y, and Z. Here's the syllabus for you to buy stuff. Because this isn't a book, but I fully bought an $80 book bag for no freaking reason, just because I felt like I needed it for school. Nobody told me I needed it, and I don't need it. Now I just have a book bag. Like, the expense is long gone, but like, don't buy it until you need it. And there are many ways and resources to get the documents and books and whatever resources you need without having to pay for it. There's a lot of free places. Any place that I know, or any websites and stuff like that, I will always have them linked down below, because college is expensive. You don't need to be buying books that you're going to use for 4 months that cost like freaking $125. And get out of your room. This was for me specifically, more of me telling myself this than telling y'all this. Get out of your room. Like, if you want to make friends, if you want to have a good experience, you cannot stay in your room all day. I did it. I didn't make friends, and I wasn't really messing with my roommates all too much, so I wasn't going out with them either. So I did nothing. I don't want to say I put myself in depression, but I really wasn't trying to do much besides that. So get out of your room, go to meets, see who your classmates are, join study groups, join clubs on campus, go walk to the dining hall, and eat and socialize, make friends, meet people, network. That's what college is really for, is networking. So besides, like, you know, the whole higher education part, it's to figure out, because people will get you in places more than your own brain will. So network, meet people, have friends, join a team, kumbaya, and all that good shit. Also, talk to your family. One thing that I kind of regret not doing is just staying in touch with my family as much as I did. I was on the phone with my boyfriend every single day in and day out, every single day, and we wouldn't talk about much because I'm on the phone with him all the time. But I didn't talk to my mom and my sisters as much as I wanted to, and I felt it. I didn't want to do anything, and I feel like I honestly don't know why I did it. I just talk to your family. If you can schedule like 1 day, 1 hour out of every Sunday or whatever to speak to your home life, then do that. Your support system, it really is gonna make life better. It's gonna make you feel more at peace. It's gonna, that's if you have a good relationship with your family, obviously. If you don't, then like, you know, fuck them, but whatever, right? I love my family, so I don't know. Also, FAFSA is not for you, it's for your parents. Loans are not for you, it's for your parents. It's going, like, if your parents sign up for those loans, it's gonna be under their name. So make sure when you sign up and you have all your information together, you send it to them, so they're not like, hey, what's the password and what's the username? Like, no, mom, here's the tax information, here's the sign in, figure it out. And that's only if obviously your parents are involved. If it's not and it's on you, then some of these points are not going to be for you. Like I said, take it or leave it. Whatever resonates with you, it resonates with you, and you can work with it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's your prerogative. I would say look up other college videos. But let me tell you, my short time in college was a short time in college, and I'm not even mad at it. I don't want to go back. I do want to further my education, but I know like traditional college campus life wasn't for me. And that kind of sucks. I went to HBCU and I really wanted to go to an HBCU, so I enjoyed that aspect of it. But because I enjoyed that aspect of it, but because I went during 2020 COVID, I didn't get to experience and get to have the college life that I wanted to. Would I go back? I honestly, like, cause it's the education, man. Like, I don't like school. I'm not a school person. I like education. I like being knowledgeable. I like learning things. But like going to school is not something I enjoy. I don't know if I don't know. I do, like I said, I want to further my education, but I honestly don't know if I would be willing to like establish myself like that. I don't know. We'll see. You know, you can make money without going to college, so we shall see. Also, meet with your advisors. Like, your advisors are there on campus to help you, to teach you, to guide you. College is a lot. Like, you ever seen one of those like really zoomed in videos of like a person and it goes out to like the house, the country, the state, the like, and just, that's what college is. College is literally like the whole world, and your advisor is probably like the only person who is going to guide you in the direction that you actually want to go in, and that are not beneficial for other people. Because like your friends and stuff, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, I want to do this, so let's do this. But your advisors will be like, this is the plan that you told me you wanted to follow, let's follow it, here's how you get from A to B. So meet with your advisors if you have any beef. Oh, and meet with your professors. Establish some type of relationship with your professors. Go to their office hours if you need it, and definitely take advantage of their office hours, because school isn't easy. Like, no matter how smart you are, there is going to be something that stumps you, and the best people to help you with that is your professors. So definitely meet with your advisors and get to know your professors. Something that I really wish I took more advantage of is the scholarships and grants that I had access to. Like, I really didn't put as much effort in as I needed to into getting scholarships and grants. For anybody who doesn't know, a scholarship or a grant is money given to you by an organization, like the state, a certain family, or and a loan is money given to you that you have to pay back. Grants and scholarships, you don't have to pay back. So we go for grants and scholarships first, and then loans, because loans come with interest and banks and people and just a lot of stuff. So as early as possible, I would say the beginning of your senior year, end of your junior year, even your junior year if needed, like start applying for as many scholarships and grants as you can, so you really don't have to pay for school. As well as any high schoolers, if you're watching this video, get your grades up, stop slacking off. Senior year grades do matter. Even if you got accepted, they do matter. But junior year, everybody knows junior year is gotta put your big boy pants, shorts on and get to work. All right, get your grades up. Also, make sure you guys attend your orientation, any type of orientation for classes or for just the school year. Make sure you guys attend those, because it is going to be the bread and butter of your school. It is like, bring a notebook and write down everything. Learn as much as you can about your school, about the people who are you going to be interacting, the classes, the faculty, everything. Your best friend in college is going to be the knowledge. Ooh, period. Your best friend in college is gonna be the knowledge, and it's not only gonna be what you learn and like the education that you're pursuing. It's going to be who you know, where everything is, how to do X, Y, and Z. Learn about financial aid, how to go into your portals, all of that stuff. Like, you need to learn the ins and out of your school in order to make it as easy and as like digestible as you can be, instead of just have like a big steak on your plate and trying to eat it like take it bite by bite. So go to your orientation, learn how to cut the meat, and then you'll be able to eat your steak. All right, have your cake and eat it too. All the sayings. And as far as college and the education, like your majors, minors, all of that is figured out, make sure you have good study habits. Please, because these tests are not easy, and you get in trouble for cheating. You get kicked out of school if you get caught cheating or plagiarizing anything. So know how to study, whatever. If it's like a 4-hour time block with 15 minutes on every hour, make sure you do concentrated studying too. Like, taking a whole, I'm gonna study today all day 12 hours is not the same as I'm gonna have a concentrated study session for 4 hours, take 15-minute breaks in between each, and then that's all the studying I'm doing for the day. Know what works for you, whether that's learning audibly or visually or with hands-on experience. Like, know how you take in the information and use that to your benefit, and get a planner. My planner was my best friend in college, so get a planner, whether that's on your phone, whether that's an app, whether you're an iPad girly. Get a planner so you know when your classes are, and then you have like your rest times and your in between, and you know when the school events are and all that shit. Okay, get a planner. I curse a lot, but get a planner. You also have to make sure that you're in college for the education. And yes, college is an experience, but you're paying for it. So pay for the education that you want, and make sure what you're passionate about is actually your passion. Don't go because you saved the dog once from the road and now you want to be a vet, and now you decide to take like a freaking $50,000 out loan to be a vet, but you realize you faint at the sight of blood. Like, make sure you know what you're going into and make sure you like it. Like, yes, you could change your major and stuff, but you have to remember time is gonna go, and you are not on the timeline, but you don't want to just do things that you're not interested in, that's not going to better you, because like I said, you are paying for college, unless you know you're a big smarty pants, because as you should, or athletic or whatever the hell, as you should. But make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. Also, work out. If you do anything in college, go to the gym, take a walk, find something to keep your body moving like a couple of times a week, whether that if you want to take a dance class, or you jog around campus, or you go to the gym. Do something, because that freshman 15 is no joke. I honestly gained weight, but I didn't gain 15 pounds. I gained a little bit of weight, probably like 5-7 pounds. But that's also because I wasn't eating every day. Cause depression. Yeah. But I honestly don't have a lot more to say about college besides do what you want to do, figure out who you are, and be honest with yourself, and use everything I said in this video to help guide you. Continue looking it up. I also got a lot of my Amazon supplies and my room stuff on my Amazon supplies. I got a lot of my college supplies and my room stuff on Amazon. And if you guys didn't know, I do have an Amazon storefront now, so I am going to create a little college playlist for you guys. Not playlist, but college shopping list for anybody who's on their way to college or is already in there, or you're thinking about your future, because I was watching college videos since I was like 14. So, right. And remember, I did upload, or I did like reveal my first post I made in college. So it's a 2-year-old video. Yes, I look very different, but I'm still cute. Make sure you guys go check that out. And as always, I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my Amazon storefront and my TikTok, because I post on there way more often than I post on YouTube. But it's always a pleasure to sit down and talk to you guys about everything that's on my chest. Kind of doesn't make sense, but kind of does make sense if you know, if you follow the vibes. And as always, I'll see you guys later. Later.